Hello? Goodness. Hi. Oh my goodness. Good morning, folks. My name's Dave. Welcome to Band Camp 402. We are in a cool spot. We're already here. I drove in last night, got in after dark. It was really challenging even trying to film anything. It's so dark out here. But we are on an epic adventure. Coffee, that's my first cup this morning. We picked up the Keurig Black Silks. Right now, folks, let's get outside. I want to show you where we're at. It's a good one, it's worth it. Not a bad place to have a cup of coffee in the morning. Cheers. On this little trip, we are at, I'll walk you folks around here, show you where we're at. We are at the Arcadia, I gotta make sure I say this right, Arcadia Diversion Wildlife Management Area. Just down the beautiful Loup River here. We are near Arcadia, Nebraska, and we are just touching the Sandhills here. Sorry, I got distracted a second right here. So last night when I pulled in, right down here, right below me, there was an otter playing last night. I tried to pick him up with the flashlight. You can see all their little tracks down here, and this must be their little home right down there. So we're gonna, hopefully we catch a glimpse of him and see if they come out and play. But my goodness, folks, how cool is this? The light is absolute crap. I don't have cell service out here, and I had to walk a half a mile to send my wife my location and a picture. But we do not have cell service. I have to order a WeBoost cell thing. I have to. It just camp like this, because when I'm out here, it's like tickling one bar. Those WeBoost cell boosters boost that signal up to like 3 or 4, and then you basically have good coverage around your vehicle where that antenna is. You can tell out here. So I pulled into 2 different sites. I don't mean to go off on too many tangents here. I pulled in last night, came in the Sandhill. The Sandhills are literally right there. I came in and went past this one and went a little further down, but you can see, look at this fire ring here. This is where I initially pulled up. I thought, oh, this is a good spot. It just wasn't super level here. And I wanted to be able to be like right on the river, which we've accomplished that. But as you can see, a very established fire ring. And must be some pretty big camping that goes on out here. I do appreciate too, folks, you can tell, look how they've mowed all this. It's a pretty nice spot out here in the middle of nowhere. The only thing I didn't realize when I pulled in, there's actually a barn and a house right there. Wasn't expecting that. Today on our agenda, let's look down here real quick. Must be where the kids play and swim. On our agenda today, got a little cup of coffee here. Let's talk about it. We are going to do a couple of big hikes. I've tried to decide, I might take the van. There is an old historical sod house, just, it's about 2 miles down the road. And I can't decide, do I walk or should I just zip in the van down there and then maybe go explore the Sandhills too. I'd like to get some cell service and see what some of our options are. Other than that, our main goal is to protect this campground and everything in it and enjoy these beautiful views of the Loup River. It's one of my favorites. I've always had really good luck on it. This campsite feels a lot like in the Halsey National Forest. God dang it, what is the name of that? I'll have to look it up. Deer something maybe? It's down by the river. Dismal, down by the Dismal River. One of my favorite, then that's where I got stuck. This feels almost exactly like that, except it doesn't have a bathroom, but you're down here and it's easier to get to. I didn't get stuck. Nice road in. Let's get our day started. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. I don't know if you can tell, I'm excited for this one. We are in a good place. So let's turn this on for you. Does that help? There we go. All right, we are getting some things put away for the morning. And I think the main reason, I think we're just gonna go for a little bit of a drive. It's supposed to, pretty good chance of rain this morning. And I don't necessarily want to be 2 miles from the van. We're gonna load up here pretty quick and we're gonna go check out that sod house. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. Like I said, it's only a couple miles from here. And then also we might run into Arcadia. I just want to go check the town out. I didn't come in that way. There is camping available there. I think we just go run in real quick. Do a little adventuring. Right now it's 9 a.m. The road that I was going to go on up that way, everything's pretty moist from the rain last night. A little worried about getting stuck or something up there, but hey, I did leave for our Otter Watch 2025. I did leave a little chunk of pasta down there. I just want to see if they'll come out, and if it's gone when we get back or something, then we might try and bait them, get them in to get some pictures. It's just a beautiful morning in the Sandhills. Absolutely love where I'm at right now. Couldn't be more quiet. Good spot. All right, the van's warming up. Our light is just, I'll be honest, it's kind of trash today. We may be reaching into our black and white toolbox. I was kind of debating, I'm like, should I pack up and maybe move or something? I stayed here last night and there's not a lot here. We're gonna just keep our options open today. I'm gonna get to where I have a little bit better cell service. If there is something like really cool that gets me a little bit closer back to home tomorrow, we might load up and move. It wouldn't take much. Oh wow, bunch of snow geese up there moving. All right, the van is calling. I must go. Folks, I'm jumping back in. The talking head. I think we're gonna pick up. We stayed here. I've really enjoyed it. There isn't a ton here with the love being next to the river. But I think I'm just gonna keep my options open. To get back into Arcadia is about a half-hour drive. I'm just wondering, do I wanna drive another half hour back out here? I'm thinking I might move and kind of move a little bit east. We did our night in the Sandhills next to the Loup River. That was my goal. Great little spot here. Just absolutely love it. Just don't have great cell service and there isn't much to do. Those are my two. So I'm looking at a couple options. I'm looking at Ravenna. What's the other place? Oh, Fullerton had a stop. So I don't know that I want a campground tonight. Really kind of enjoying the off-grid feel. I don't know. I try and trust Luke, my son, and he's always a big one, and he says, stick to the plan, right? I'm big on, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. But I don't know. I think I just keep my options open and I put everything in the van. By the time I get in there, I can decide, hey, do I want to come back out? We can reset back up. It'll take 5 minutes. Or we kind of keep going down the road and check some things out. We are heading to the sod house right now. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to kind of do a quick throw everything in. I think we're going to pack up. We can come back if we want. We can come back. We have that option. So let's go check out Arcadia, get this stuff packed up. We're going to do a game time decision. The world is our oyster today. I am going to miss my little otter family. I won't know if he comes back and eats that piece of pasta or not. Beautiful place to wake up, folks. Arcadia Diversion Wildlife Management Area. Highly recommend it. It's a nice spot. Feeling good about my decision. The big thing's all that firewood, man. We are definitely having a fire. A big one later. All right. I'm not big on switching stuff up like this, but I like keeping my option open. That way I don't have to come back out here. We decide we want to head down the road and then we can still come back out here. So we're moving and grooving. I like it. I like that I'll have all my stuff, that it's not just sitting out here. Feel better about that. And man, is that the beauty of van camping sometimes, just having these options. I'm gonna leave this out. I'm gonna just set that solo stove right here. Man, do I love my solo stove. All right, I'm feeling better. We're making some good choices here, I think. This thing is the rattler. This ring that goes on the top of this, that thing makes so much noise. And man, if you don't get it locked in, it will let you know as soon as you hit that first bump. Bunch more geese. There is a front coming, what is it, tomorrow. The front comes through from the north, and we're gonna get winter. And I'm guessing probably why we're seeing some geese and stuff move around. All right, we're packed up, let's go. Stopped here real quick, folks. There's kind of something cool. Like I said, we're just exploring today. Right out this way, the majestic Sandhills, and this is kind of where they start. I wanted to show you folks. This says there's a little marker over here. Kind of a cool spot. All right. August 1873, first homestead in Custer County. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Beautiful spot. It looks like it's kind of public. I wonder if we can poke around here a little bit. I think somebody lives here. I don't want to mess too much. But look at this. The old posts for when you come in. Yeah, neat place. Yeah, I don't want to trespass, so it looks like it's available, but lodge type deal. There's a kind of an old school playground right here, which is pretty neat. Let's just look at stuff here. I just don't want to trust. Yeah, there's some firewood there. Yeah, cool place. I'd like to poke around some more. It's a neat thing. And it looks like it's generally open to the public, kind of. I can't really tell. But I definitely I don't want to trespass out here and upset anybody. I just love being out here. It's so quiet. No sirens. No stoplights. Yeah, good place. It's always amazing to me thinking about, you know, waking up every morning, looking out at the Loup River Valley. Yeah, so this is an old sod house. They did concrete the lower sections of it. The sod houses, they would get critters and snakes in them because stuff would just live in the soil and move right in. So the settlers figured out if they do just a layer of concrete on the outside, it helps insulate. And then you can see here, that's the sod that this house is built out of. Neat place. Oh, let's check the bathrooms. They got a new one out here. Wow, neat place. Hello. Look at that. There's a bathroom. What lives in here? Yeah, probably won't be going in there. This looks like this has been added on. It's got some wood chip shingles. All we're doing right now is walking the perimeter of the house. I do have a rancher over here. I could tell he was working on some fence and stuff earlier. And I tried to stop and say hi, and he wasn't super friendly. So, and he's only about a stone's throw away. Oh, he's moving now. All right. Neat place. Hello? That's not creepy at all. All right, we are in here, folks. The front door is open, and I believe this is just kind of a tourist thing. Look at this old phone here on the wall. That's pretty neat. Man, it's kind of interesting they let you just wander around in here. Watching for any critters, trying to talk a little bit. Hello? This isn't creepy at all. It's amazing to me how preserved this place is. Look at this old purse. That thing's probably got some stories to tell. Oh man, there's some creepy pictures in here. Look at this old iron, folks. Man, you know, it's really cool that people haven't vandalized or anything. Oh man, look at this deal. I remember my grandma used to have one of these. This is an old Singer sewing machine. It's a foot pedal activated. My grandma actually had one of those. Oh, that's cool. They got some old pictures here. Oh, burglars hit historic Comstock soddy. Sod house vandalized. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, wow. Look at this picture. Hopefully you can see it. That's one thing with photography. Ooh. Go up into the crawl space there. It's Probably where they keep the bodies. Probably don't want to talk about that stuff too much out here. Oh, look at this old stove. Look at that thing. Man. It's neat. This is literally stepping back into time. Another wood stove here. That's where they added on. Some more old pictures. Well, this is pretty amazing. This is a neat thing. I'm going to turn you folks around here a little bit. Neat thing. I'm very impressed, and it's so cool that you can hang out and enjoy it. Almost would be cool to do a camp over here, not in here, of course. Another old piano, bunch of old pictures. Folks, this is a neat little find, and get out here. Check this house out. This thing is cool. What do you think's in here? Spiders, notebooks, snakes, anything that's trying to hibernate for the winter. All right. Kind of cool that you walk into the kitchen. That's interesting with the design. Really cool. And one thing I noticed how they plastered the walls, but then I love how the finish work on this to do these curves. Look at the woodwork. Somebody cut all this in. Old single pane windows. Yeah, this is neat. Really neat. Philip and Curtis Dowse, D-O-W-S-E, the Dowse house. Yeah, this was neat to see. I'm glad. Oh wow, look at this deal. Yep, all the family. I'm really impressed. This is a neat thing. Neat thing. Thank you to whoever is keeping it going. We're gonna step out here, make sure we close the door. Good and solid, right? Gonna be a long, cold winter. It was weird how quiet it was in there. I'm not used to going into people's houses. All the old farm equipment is here that they must have used back in the day. And just a beautiful view of the Loup River up here. It is so quiet out here. Wow. Well, this was cool. I'm glad we stopped. I didn't hardly take any still pictures. I need to, we might do that. I think I might go back in and do a still lap, and we'll see about running into town. All right, that was really cool. Really glad I came out here and really glad I stopped. Put this one on your list. The sod house out here. Love that you could go in there and just explore. All right, the road I want to drive on looks pretty sketch, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna cut through the Sandhills, see what happens. this allegedly, sorry, this allegedly is a road. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. We might be turning around. For now, I think the moisture's actually helping with the sand. I just don't want to get stuck out here. I'm a weird dude. I love stuff like this. I just stopped. We got up onto a hill here, and I just stopped and like, this has got to be a cattle trail, right? And it is not. This is actually a road. It's going to be slow going. I'm just trying to get back into Arcadia. I am really glad I grabbed all my stuff. We probably will not be making this drive again. This is a hard one on the van. I got stuff just falling everywhere in the back, and I don't even know what I lost on that last one. I think everything that was up on that counter fell. All right, we're gonna try and keep going here. And they said Rams couldn't go off-road. We've got this. Famous last words, right? Oh, that's neat up here, folks. It's beautiful. Well, I told you we were going to be stopping a little bit. Oh, hey, come here. Hey, how are you guys? How are you? What is going on? Man, just beautiful looking at those horses. Hi. How are you? I wonder if they're gonna come say hi. You can come say hey. God, you guys are huge. What beautiful looking animals. How are you? Huh? They're probably like, hey, somebody's out here. Gotta do a couple of pictures here. Just hanging out. I wish I had some hay or something for you. I don't. What have you been doing out here today, huh? What have you been doing? I know it's okay. How are you? I know I don't have anything for you. Well, you don't see this every day. Not very exciting, I know. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I'm glad you did. What are you guys doing today? You got a meeting? Are you going to hang out with Chuck? Is it a party at Chuck's? I don't know why I always think it's a party at Chuck's. Folks, I got to pet a horse today. I don't know why my van is giving me a low brake fluid. I couldn't be in the middle of nowhere more. Damn van. It did go off. So as you can see, we're just on this minimum maintenance road. Middle of literal nowhere. And I love it. See you guys later. Have a good day today. What's the plans? Are they still following me? Look at this. I got horses in my rear view mirror. All right, we'll see you guys. Have a good day. All right, I don't want them to follow me too far. I'm sure they just wanted somebody to hang out with. It's all sad and lonely out here. Okay, back to driving. We've made it to Arcadia, Nebraska. I did have these on my possible list of places to stay. The bathrooms are not open, and I'm sure with cold weather, they shut all this down. They do offer electric here, and this isn't, the most aesthetic campground, right? Little truck traffic. Oh, I wanted to talk to you folks for a second. Last night when I got in, and I didn't film a ton last night, but we had a good fire. I made some, what did I do for dinner? Oh, I did some tuna mac for dinner. Turned out really well. Simple, one pot, got it washed up and put away. So, wasn't super exciting last night. We just hung out by the fire. It was dark, incredibly dark. Yeah, this is why we would not camp here. This truck traffic like that, cattle trucks going by. I'm really thankful I picked up my stuff. That road, that was about an hour drive for about 15 miles. So I was doing about 15 miles an hour. And I thought, oh, I'm just gonna zip into Arcadia and zip back. I'm glad I picked all that stuff up. We're just gonna kind of keep working our way east a little bit today. Either Sherman Reservoir or Davis Creek. I might hit one of those. I wanna stay at someplace I've never been. Love this old school playground stuff. Oh man. I haven't seen those guys in a long time. And right here, this is a really nice park, but it butts up to the middle Loup River. And we, like I said, we were just, as the crow flies, we were only about 6 miles upriver, but it was an hour drive to get from there to here. Beautiful, beautiful river, beautiful park. I think we're gonna cruise through Arcadia. I do have some good cell service now. I'm gonna get on my phone and get on a map for a second. Let's see where we end up. Expectation versus reality, the title of this video. So expectation out at that Loup River spot was majestic views, I don't know, maybe some hiking trails and such. Just was, the reality of it was kind of lonely and sad out there. And I didn't know if I wanted to do a whole day. Loved being next to that river, and I'm super glad I stayed there. Just want to explore a little bit today. So I'm glad I made the decision to pack up, get on the road a little bit. We're gonna work our way back. Oh, just work our way back towards home just a touch, so that tomorrow's drive isn't as long. Folks, we've made it to Davis Creek. It's a Loup wildlife management area. It might be a deal breaker here, but they are not allowing campfires. So I'm waiting for a call back from the person in charge to see if I can have a fire or not. Oh, this is ridiculous. Literally the only person here, and it has a burn ban. And she said it was for harvest, they had the ban. I just want to pull in and camp. I think we would call this home tonight. A lot of good sights, good power. Looks like there's a huge abundance of hiking trails, but I gotta have a fire. That's how I was gonna cook lunch today. I'm not camping if I can't have a fire. So if we have to, we'll move over to Sherman, but I would think we're good here. I just don't get it, you know? Yeah, we got a good site right here. All right, I'm gonna pull in and kind of settle up, and hopefully we get a positive phone call. I'm gonna hang my key up and pretend like we're in camp. Maybe I can send some positive energy, but you have got to be kidding me if you can't have a fire out here. Look at this. It just rained, and look at the fire pit. It couldn't be safer. Oh man. So, and I was looking forward to, I'm gonna cook on this tonight, or actually I was over lunch. I got some brats I was gonna make, but if I can't have a fire, that's a deal breaker. If we can't have a fire, we're gonna either head over to Sherman Reservoir and see if we can stay there. I'm gonna call first, of course. All right, we're waiting for the phone to ring. We are in site 23, if it works. Hello, this is Dave. Yes, yep, no problem. Okay, it is. Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And it's all good. Don't want to break any rules, so. Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye. Well, they still have a burn ban in effect. We can't have a campfire here. I'm gonna use a swear word. This is asinine. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, she got a hold of the fire chief and the burn ban is still in effect. All right, so we're gonna pivot, right? We're going to, oh man, there's free Wi-Fi here too. God dang it. I'm gonna make some phone calls. We have made it to Sherman Reservoir, and it looks like this is probably where we're gonna stay tonight. Not the most exciting and most visual place. It's been on my list. I've kind of always wanted to stay here, and it looks like, fingers crossed so far, we're the only people. So we would have our pick of campsites, and ta-da, they allow fires. Holy cow. I could not believe that over there. Yeah, I think this, I think right down here, this is gonna work. It's 30 a night, but it should be 25 for off season, is my understanding. I think we found our campground. I wanna cook over the fire for lunch here. Somebody left me some firewood there. I got a ton of firewood. Let's find the best spot. If I had a quarter for every time I've turned that van on and off today. I'm supposed to be sitting next to the Loup River. Now we're sitting next to Sherman Reservoir. It's the Sherman Dam, and it's saying it was built in 1962, part of the Missouri River Basin Project. Bureau of Reclamation, United States Department of the Interior. And here's the dam. Beautiful, beautiful looking lake. Nestled into the Sandhills here. So we have our spot. I'm gonna, this is gonna be the last time I start my van and drive it today. I'm done. We're gonna get into site 21, and I'm not gonna show setup. I wanna start a fire and cook some lunch, and now it's almost 2 o'clock. I still have not ate anything yet today, just from all this bebopping around. We can have a fire here. They have electric. We're gonna give that a shot and make this it's been a fun adventure, hasn't it? And I've always wanted to get out to Sherman Reservoir, so this will be one I can mark off. That spot on the Loup River was another spot I'd always wanted to get to. So we're here. Let's get into camp. We are officially in camp. The wind has died down a little bit. It was getting a little bit chilly there for a while. I had my stocking cap on. Feels like the wind has died just enough. As you can see, we're trying to get the fire going here. We are in site 21 at Sherman Reservoir. We made it. I am gonna go grab my cast iron. Oh, I wanna show you folks what we're gonna cook for lunch here real quick. I'm curious as to how these will turn out. So for lunch today, we're gonna try these. They're called Rancher's Premium Smokehouse, but it's brisket, burnt ends, beef and pork smoked sausage. And I don't know, we'll see, you know, there's 4 of them in here. They were a little pricey, having it be brisket, burnt ends. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, and I got these at Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. I got these at Walmart. So if they turn out good, you'll know where to find them. Ooh, you guys are cooking. The brats are about ready, which is good because I'm starving. Oh, I was gonna show you folks. I need to look. I don't know if ketchup would be appropriate. I was thinking maybe a barbecue, which I do have in there, but I have 1 packet of this left. Texas Pete. I'm gonna throw some of this on there. I really like this hot sauce, found it at a convenience store. And I'm gonna have to get a bottle of it. I'm a huge Tabasco guy, love Tabasco. This Texas Pete kind of had a good flavor to it. On one of these brisket brats might be pretty good. So we're gonna try that. They're almost ready. They are ready. Get these guys out. Ouch! These are pinchers. They're finger pinchers. Okay, oh, there we go. All right, let's get one of these guys in here. Ooh, they are hot. Man, it was fun cooking over the fire. Oh, let's see. What do you think? How's that for you? We made it. Man, it's 2:30. I think I'm gonna try one without the Texas Pete stuff. I just want to get a, so it said it's a brisket. Yeah, burnt ends. Wow, that's really good. That got holy moly out of me. You can see why those are high dollar. I'm not getting a lot of the brisket taste. Okay. I'm not getting a lot of the brisket taste. Man, it's a good pork sausage. The flavor, I don't know if yeah, I'll put a little Pete's on there. Texas Pete. Pew, pew. He's on it. Yeah, that actually might be just the right thing to do. Yeah, I don't know that you definitely wouldn't do ketchup with these. These could do a mustard or a barbecue sauce. I think barbecue would be the way to go. Barbecue brisket, that makes sense. Well, our fire's going good. We're in a good spot in camp, plugged in. Finally getting some fuel. I'm gonna get lunch taken care of, and then we're gonna grab the camera and just go for a walk. Be good to get out, stretch the legs a little bit. We've been in the car a ton today. That was a crazy drive getting over here. Crazy. And then I stopped at Davis Creek. Should have been a perfect setup. And man, I'm kind of bummed. They had Wi-Fi and everything there. And oh, I was going to tell you folks, I do have 5G sitting out here. So it'll be nice to have some service. But yeah, to have a burn ban. And when I talked to the ranger here, he's like, I don't know why they have that. He goes, we've had so much rain the last week, and I can tell everything's damp. It just blew my mind, and especially with those concrete pads around that. This is way more of a fire hazard than those sites are. Yeah, it just blew my mind. Boy, it's just right in between. You can't decide if it wants to be chilly or not. I think the chili is coming. I did just get a notification on my phone. We're having a weather advisory in the morning. They said between like 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Really strong winds are supposed to pick up, like 55 mile an hour. They're ushering in this cold front that's going to hit the Midwest this weekend. Supposed to get, oh, I think some snow and pretty cold over Thanksgiving. Right now I put this on. We got a camera strap. Let's go for a quick walk. That campground last night, let's review that thing. It doesn't have bathrooms, and you know that going in, so I'm not going to ding them for that. It's a wildlife management area. They're not going to have bathrooms. I have appropriate facilities in my van if I need. I always get 2 thumbs up on those. So that was a neat spot. That was a really cool spot. Little challenging to get to. It's definitely not on your way anywhere. I don't care where you're going. That is not on your way. It was kind of a haul to get there. Let's go 4.5 stars. Stunningly beautiful. Felt incredibly safe down there. I had 1 car come through last night. Pickup truck. I'm sure it was just kids or something. Might have been the farmer down the road just checking out who was in there. Love that they had a few fire rings around there, and love to be on that river. I miss my friend the otter. I wish I could have hung out with that guy. Right now, I've got the fire going here. We're not gonna go far. I wanna walk over. Let's do a bathroom review real quick. It's just pit toilets this time of year. So let's do a bathroom review real quick. And I just wanna do some still pictures, and let's go for a little small walk. Being a Nebraska state park, or excuse me, state recreation area, they do have, and I always really appreciate this, ADA sites. I like that they actually put a sign up here. Keeps folks like me from like, oh, hey, that's a nice site, I might pull in. It is really nice to have full concrete and nice fire pit, but I always appreciate that Nebraska offers those. Everybody deserves to get outside, right? So we're just walking over. There's a fish cleaning station. It looks like it's closed, but let's check these bathrooms real quick. So these are the closest for me in the campground. You can see the van is just right over there. There is another one, and it looks a lot newer. We might check that one out too. I have not been in this one, folks. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Oh, very nice. Oh, super clean. Yeah, very nice. I was a little worried going in, and no, that's 2 thumbs up. That couldn't be better. Oh, they got trash tucked away back in here. That'll be nice. It is kind of nice being in a campground. It was kind of cool doing one night off grid and then doing one night in a campground, and I kind of had left that option open for me. I just wanted to see how that was going to be out on the loop, and I'm kind of glad we moved. It's a nice little change. I'm a little bit closer to home, man, by about an hour. I've always wanted to come to Sherman, so it actually worked out really well on this trip how everything's happened. Still a little upset with Davis Creek, but what do you do, right? Expectations versus reality. Reality was they didn't allow fires. My expectation was to stay there. I don't want to get too far from my fire, so I'm just going to walk down here, look real quick. Here's the boat ramp. Beautiful park. Got some camera gear out. It's shaping up to be a pretty good sunset over my shoulder here. I'm gonna hike out, and I probably better quit yapping and start going. There is a front coming through, and it is supposed to greatly affect our weather. And I'm kind of glad I do have power tonight, having heat all night long. Oh, I wanted to say that, folks. Let me grab something here while we're talking. Last night when I slept, we'll hop in here real quick. Hopefully it's still, I'll turn the light on. But last night when I slept, I didn't use the buddy heater at all during the night, and I just used an electric blanket, and thank you to my good friends for that blanket. It was really kind of the first time I'd used it in the field, and it's something I just don't even think about sometimes, and I've actually slept pretty cold this fall, and I should have grabbed it. I gotta quit talking, and I gotta grab my camera and get ready to roll here. Anyway, the heated blanket was absolutely incredible and kept me super warm. I just stayed underneath that thing tucked in there, and it runs off a big battery bank. Couldn't have been happier with it. Actually made the camp last night very enjoyable, so it was nice not having to worry about running a heater all night. Tonight we have to worry about it. We got power, we're running our space heater. All right, oh my gosh, I gotta go. We got beautiful light. This right here, this is why I camp. Expectations versus reality. Reality right now is actually pretty incredible. Expectations were high. I thought I was going to stay on the loop for the 2 nights. And I'm actually, you know, everything happens for a reason. Glad I moved a little bit. This sunset tonight, I'm at Sherman Reservoir. This is usually a very busy park in the summertime. I have the entire place to myself. Entire place. Oh, watching this Sandhills sunset go down. I'll take that all day. It is, I'm going to leave that whole clip in there. It is so quiet out here. I got a waning crescent moon. Hopefully I would love for some of this cloud cover to clear off tonight and do some astro work. Last night on the loop, I had like 2 breaks where it just kind of cleared off just a little bit. And that was my goal out there, was astrophotography. Next stop's going to be dinner back at the ranch. I love being able to say that. I legit can say that out here. I'm going to go make dinner back at the ranch. I'm in the Sandhills. Good morning, folks. We slept great last night. It was so quiet in here. The only thing we did deal with, and they forecasted it right on, like right at, I don't know, it was 4:30 a.m. Man, did we get some wind. So I had to go out and unplug the lights. They were smacking the van. Right now I'm just trying to get to the coffee. And we are, it's a drive home morning, so I'm just gonna be flying around here, picking a couple of things up. Been a really solid adventure, you know, and my expectations of, I don't know, grandeur out in the Sandhills, totally true. That wasn't reality. but still has been just an awesome trip. That sod house, that thing was cool. All right, let's get some coffee going. Little Folgers Black Silk this morning. My all-time favorite cup. We're good to go. All right, let's take our delicious cup of coffee, do a little coffee cam. Here we go. Cheers to Sherman Reservoir. Whew, trying not to kill myself here this morning. The lake looks beautiful. It does kind of stink. You can't really access it very close from up here or see it very well. And I don't know if it's an erosion deal or something, but it's weird to me that the campground isn't on the lake. And there's a lot of land you could use here to do that. I don't know. Not my park. Not a bad morning in camp. Woo! Chilly and windy. Just got to get a few things here thrown in the van and we'll be on our way. I'll see you in the driver's seat. Ooh, it's chilly. We did sleep really good. It was 71 in here all night. Time to get on the road. Ready to unplug? Ooh, I know you can't tell I cut my hair, but can't tell the wind's blowing so hard, but folks, we're about ready. I am ready to get on the road and get back home, to be honest with you. Oh, this video will air after Thanksgiving, and happy holidays to you all. Hopefully you have a good time with friends and family over the holiday. Oh, can we get up here? We can't. All right, I gotta set you down. I'm gonna spill my coffee. No! By the corner. Whew, started. Haha, chefin', my car started this time. Wind noise. We are signing off. I salute each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. We are growing every day. Just appreciate the support. Thank you so much. If you guys have any ideas, and I've had a few subscribers mention a couple places recently, and definitely I'm gonna be checking those places out. So if you have some ideas, let me know, please. All right, it's windy. Can you even hear me? I feel like I'm on the moon. Folks, we're checking out from the Sandhills. I'm gonna get in the van. We're gonna get on the road. This has been a good one. Good trip. Good for the soul. Oh, hey, Sherman Reservoir. Let's go, did I rate that? Let's go 4 stars. The only thing that's really is a kind of a bummer is the aesthetics, and you can't really get to the lake very well. It's kind of weird. It's just a walk. It's a ways away. 4 stars at Sherman. What do we say? 4 stars at the wildlife management area? I can't remember. All right, we're out of here. See you folks on the road.